Hey everybody, welcome back. Dirty Doug here. I'm home now. The video I made earlier today, man, I was at the chicken barn doing that chicken barn thing again, but that didn't last all day. So I got done that dirty job. It was dirty, but it was amusing. It's the best thing about that job. I mean, you think about it, chicken farm is really, really dirty and it's just terrible. But my favorite part about that was working with those two fellows I worked down there with. They're really good guys. They're very amusing. I like them a lot. I'd work with them any day just because they're great guys to work with. And his one of the guys, his sons, grew good friends with Jack's too, and they hang out and stuff. So anyway, so on and so forth. Here I am back out here in the shed. I'm just gonna start off where I left off. I'm going to continue to keep welding on this big patch in the ass of this car. This car is just a rusty, crusty car that's just flying out of control, right? But here we are, and we're going to do her all up again. So I'm just going to go set up my camera and break right in and do some welding for you guys because, I still get the odd person that says, you talk too much, working up. You know what? I got a lot more people that like to hear me talk than don't like to hear me talk. So I'm going to do some talking. Plus, I'm doing all my camera work by myself too. And yeah, and that's what's up. What's up? Hope everyone's doing great. I had a great day working with my very amusing friends down in Blomidon. You don't know where Blomidon is? You feel free to Google that stuff because it is one beautiful spot. And it is ideal and perfect for an old chicken barn. Chicken barn. No doubt someone out there has eaten these guys' chicken. Yeah. All these birds and everything come in around Christmas time for these barns and stuff. So that ought to be amusing. So I had to patch a little patch up in here. I grabbed that thing. You remember I had a little gappy gap on the inside? Well, I had to make a little patch here because it was all weak metal. So, I threw it in, tacked it in a bit. Now I'm just going to finish welding it in because I had to get motivated to do this. My motivation is my music, right? That light's bright. Man, this car is it's some out of control rust, isn't it, guys? Most people would tackle something like this. They just junk it. Say it ain't worth fixing. But, can't have gravy all the time. Not everything can be gravy. How'd I know I was going to find a bigger hole here? I don't like how my light is right in my face. I can't even, my helmet's flashed off just by putting it down. That's annoying. The lighting when I do this stuff out here at night is just terrible. It's impossible to deal with. I do not like where this light is. I am moving it to, let's just put it up there like that. That should be fine. Now can I see? Still not really. Let's do it. Can't always have perfect conditions and perfect work. Can't always. You can wish for it. Is it going to always happen? Probably not. Do the best we can with what I got here. My helmet's fogging up already. Can't see a damn thing out of that. Not starting off very well, am I? All good. It's all good. So, our chicken farm the last couple days. Dirty Doug Chicken Farmer. I did chicken farming the last couple days. So, next 2 days. Come on, helmet. Cooperate. So the next 2 days for me will be at the other shop that I work at, where I did the Mustang, and we're doing the International. I'll be down there tomorrow and the next day. Those are always full 8-hour days, so it's hard to do an 8-hour day, make a 15-minute video at noon for you guys so I show you what I'm doing, and then come home and do more videos. That's a hell of a day. It is draining. It is difficult, but I mean, when I don't come through with a video for you guys, you're all wondering where I am, which is cool. I find that awesome. Right off my metal there, because you can't see nothing. No coat hangers were harmed in the making of this car. So yeah, like I was just saying, the next 2 days down the road, doing a Scout. It's I'll tell you again, it's a 1980 International Scout, and she's a beauty. I love that thing. It's quite a machine, isn't it? Now, so yeah, next 2 days down there, and then Friday, I'm going to take Friday off because as you know, this week is the last week of school. Any of you that have kids out there and all that stuff, you guys know this is like the last week of school before Christmas. This is like activity week at school. Jax is down there. He's made it to school every day this week. He has not thrown up yet. I say he is cured, but thank God. What a cold. And so, yeah, Friday I go down and I tie skates for all the kiddos down there. So that's what I'm going to be doing Friday. I'm going to be down there tying skates for all the little kids, and then I put my own skates on and I go out and I skate with them, and I help them along. I just help out. I'll spend most of my day doing that. It's cool, right? Everybody needs a little help sometimes. Why not help the kiddos? So I don't know how ambitious I'm going to be Friday after doing that. I am not what you call a hockey player style skater. I can tell you that right now, fellas. I am not. I'm not. I can skate. I can skate good enough to say that I can skate good, but I'm not a strong skater. I'm not saying I won't do it. Especially to help the kids. I've done this every year that Jax has been in school. I go down and do this every year. They also have Christmas supper, like a big Christmas dinner down there for all the children, which is great. He brought home gifts for me today from school. They have a little thing where people can take in things that around the house that they don't want anymore, and donate it to the school. And all the kids can go into the gym and walk around and grab what they would like to take home for their parents for a gift, which is pretty cute, right? He's brought us home some pretty interesting things over the years, and some funny things too. Very amusing stuff. Yeah. So that's just me kind of explaining to you guys the rest of my week's events. Oh, Rusty Krusty. Filling in holes. I think I am. Yeah, I am. And Christmas is coming fast. Before we know it, it'll be here, and then woo, it'll be gone. That's the part I like when it's over. Like I was already saying, I spent all my Fix My Saturn money on presents for my son. So that is not getting fixed anytime soon. Tom said I got a message from Tom, which I haven't messaged him back yet because I've just been too busy doing stuff. But he would be willing to help me fix my transmission and weld it up if I wanted to. He said he'd call around some places to see if he could find another one. It's about $600 for another transmission. I'd opt out and do that any day because I don't exactly know what is wrong with the one that is in it. So it's hard to trust it. There's something up with that. I mean, it shifts nice. It doesn't make any noise. It goes down the road great and all that stuff, but I don't really trust it. And you wouldn't either. I don't suspect you would, but it's funny how it's broken and cracked and it doesn't make any noise or anything like that. It's strange, but true. Strange, but true. Now, knock over my camera. Yeah. Now that, I don't know. We'll go. My lead. I can't see that. It's me welding with my eyes closed. Never worked for me. Ever. It doesn't really need to be welded, really. But watch me go. Anyway, there's a bunch of welding. Welding. There's a strip that goes across there and down to there. There's still so much to do. Just right here, really. In this spot. I've got more patches to make. I've got a couple to do down into there. Like, yeah, overwhelming. Yes, I know. Oh, good. We had a little gathering last night. The boss of the other place where I work, where I'm going tomorrow, we had a little gathering last night. We went to a new restaurant that's downtown Canning. Euros. It's Greek food. I had a thing called Euros. It was delicious. So if you're in Canning and you want to eat somewhere good, there's a Greek restaurant downtown Main Street, Canning. Go check it out. It's delish. That is in rough shape. There's hardly anything there to weld to. I burnt through it in a couple spots. That is iffy. I mean, if you big time. Just keep going. I should just get a few spots weld on that and then just seam seal it or fiberglass it or something, because I feel like I'm wasting my weld here. And waste not, want not, right? It's another one of my sayings: waste not, want not. So, want not, I believe, want not waste that. Waste not, want not. There. Now, that's it's tightened up. I've got a bunch of welds all in through there. I need to get way in there. I can get way in there. Yes, I can. It's just not even a remotely clean spot to weld to, as you can tell. Sound change there. But at least I'm nailing it in on both sides. I'm putting somewhat of a bead, not just a tack. I'm not just tacking it and covering it with rock guard and calling it done. I'm actually welding these things in. I'm not cheap ass. I'll spend money on wire and gas and stuff. I don't mind doing that. That's part of the gig. Can't always do everything as cheap as possible just because I'm cheap. It's just ridiculous. So, and the weld goes down, and the weld goes on. Hope everyone's having a good week. Mine's been quite entertaining so far with the chicken farmers and the lovely chicken farmer dudes that I get to hang out with. But I feel like I've already worked the full week, and it's only Tuesday, right? I already feel like I've worked a full week. It's only Tuesday. I mean, you guys should slow down a bit. You don't get much done when you do that, though. Here I am, doing it again. All right, there's me doing that spot. So next I'm just gonna get under here where I was before. I'm gonna yank this thing up, tilt that in. You can see that. Yank this light down from up there. Can you see? Can you? No, you can't see there, can you? That cord's unplugged because I'm pulling on it. Yeah, so remember this spot down here, don't you? This is the inside of the patch I was just welding on. I don't like welding right over top of this light. That's just poopy, isn't it? This is terrible. Get some stuff out of my way. You gotta clean up the garage again. Oh, always something to do. Always something to do. So I can yank those screws out now. And yank those screws out and weld over those holes. Most of the time, I'll try to reuse these screws until I feel the drill bit is completely gone on the end of them, and then I will discard of them. Walled up that seam right there. It's nice and warm. Was that one even hitting anything? That one wasn't even hitting anything, was it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I doubt myself a lot sometimes, guys. I doubt myself a lot. Everybody does, though, right? I get a better view of it all here for you, fellas. Uno. Like I said, I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you're all with your families. I hope the weather's well. It's been pretty nice here, actually. Snow's all gone. I had Betty out yesterday. Had Betty out for a drive yesterday. It's not usually that you can drive your antique car on the month of December. Oh, it was beautiful yesterday. It was sunny and everything. I took advantage of the idea. Took her out and stretched her legs a little bit. She needed it. Not cars aren't made to be put in a warehouse and not driven, right? Cars are made to be driven. Not shoved in a warehouse and bragged about. Cars were made to be driven. As far as I'm concerned. So drive mine I will. Especially in December. That's like getting the most out of your insurance, right? That's the way I look at it. And Jax likes it too. I took him to school with it. All the kids think she's cool because his dad drives a race car. His dad's a YouTuber. Now, hammer time! This is my favorite tool. Right here, this body hammer. I love this thing. I love this thing. Come here, wand. Wand to the wand. I have not got all my Christmas shopping done yet. I have not. I repeat, I have not. I'm not stressing about it either because I'm really good at buying gifts and stuff. The hardest part, the most time-consuming part, will be getting my mother she expects me to get her a card every year, and I always seem to provide the most entertaining card for everybody. I'm a card giving guy. So that's going to take me the longest time searching and looking and reading for a card for my mother. There's smoke, there's fire. Fire! Love it. Alright, old spot to get at and see. Especially when I got a camera here angled up so I can show you guys. Takes up most of my space. Hopefully nothing's on fire too bad on the inside there. What else? Oh, this little spot right there. I didn't do that spot very well. Yeah, that's a bit of an ugly spot. That's a bit of an ugly spot. Oh well. Can't win them all. Be some humble about it. Doo-doo. Right up here. Remember there's a little gap right there? There's not a little gap there anymore. There's a piece of metal in there, and there's actually a piece on both sides. Because that's the way I roll. I roll. Put metal on both sides. Now, as you just seen, that is... Yeah. There's still a bit of a gap right there. Nothing I can't fill. Right? There's a piece of metal here anyway. So in total, our poster workers are off strike now. I'm gonna get a mail came today. I checked the mailbox on the way home. Nothing in it. They'd probably take them out and throwing them in the bushes. Because they're pissed off because they can get their own way. I think I might need a new tippy sometime, timey. Anyway, dude, if I double layer my metal at top here, I have a better chance of successfully going up this gappity gap. Whew. Can't beat that. That got her smoking. That got her smoking, fellas. Yeah. See the smoke rolling off her? Sweet. That's all I can say about that. Sweet. Now where am I sitting at that time? Man, I'm only sitting at a half hour already. Well, that's a whole lot of welding for a half hour. That's fine for me up there. The rest of it, the seam sealer. Give her a few holes for that stuff to poke into. You put a few holes to poke into, then it sticks even better, right? Now, let's shut this old welder off. Like we've heard me babble and well go on long enough now. Maybe let's do something else. Let's do something else, fellas. Okay, dokie. All right. Got a piece of cardboard here. Excuse me. Yep, we've got a couple pieces on it. My scissors. Where are my scissors? In front of me. Right where I left them. Right where I left them. Oh, Patchy Patch. That's probably going to be the name of this damn car. Oh, Patchy Patch. Seems fitting, don't it, everybody? Huh? Very fitting to me. Seems very, very fitting. Because this car is literally old Patchy Patch. Yeah. I'm only going to go to cut some more off there. Right down that line. Looks perfect. Right down that line right there. There's a line in the cardboard. Like every cardboard has a line. Cardboard is not the best thing for doing this stuff. Like cutting out templates. It's terrible, actually. It's not as pliable as, let's say, Bristol board or something like that. But it's what I got. And I am going to use what I've got. Which only makes sense, right, guys? Alright. In my head, I'm still listening to music too, fellas, so bear with me here. Now, I want to cut some off there. Sometimes I will draw a line. Oh, I can't do it. So, it's almost long enough. Well, it is almost wide enough there. Roll it off there, dude. I'll double that line over on that corner. That's what I'll do. Double that line. Cut on the inside of the line, just for good measure. I'll chop. Yeah, I think I'll invest in some Bristol board just to make this a bit easier for myself when the time comes. By the time I get the Bristol board, I'll probably be done making patches. You know the way it usually works, fellas? Alright? I think it is. Just saying, this is my second video today. That seems to be just fine. I have, I'm gonna come right across there, and then make that piece into that. I made the chicken bar video this morning for you fellas, which is only a couple minutes long. That's why I'm out here ram jamming on this thing, because a couple minute video is not it's not enough for you fellas. It's not enough. Now, I'm gonna go there. And pretty much eyeball straight line. I trust my eye very much. If it looks straight to me, then I'm pretty confident that it is straight. Right? Oh, there we go. It goes in that. Right there. Alrighty. On the side of the line. Inside, outside. Doesn't even bother turning the heater on. It's not even cold in here. I think it's plugged in, everything, but it's not. It's not like turned on. Right? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that little corner I got going on there. Kind of brutal there. It was already. That's why I say cardboard is like not the greatest thing for doing this with, but yeah. Get a finger liquor a little bit on that end right there. Gonna do that. I had a piece of metal handy that I wanted to use for this. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be. No, not big enough. All right, I gotta bring you guys out here with me. All right, alley-oop, 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 pooper scooper. All right, there's the one that made the big patch. Here's the one that's gonna make the little patch. Tripping over cords. Tripping over cords. People always be tripping over something, eh? People always be tripping over something. Always try to utilize what the best out of my metal here. You know, I want a little bit extra on that end. My camera does not see me very well. On this end, these markers that I got from Joe. That's right, I gotta call Joe. I almost forgot to call Joe. I gotta call Joe tonight. Nice fat tip on the end, which gives me extra because I'd rather. Oh, that's way. It's too much extra. I'd rather have too much than too little. My motto on that. I'd rather have too much than too little. Yeah, I gotta call Joe. I completely forgot about that. Hey Joe. Hi Mama. I hope you're watching, Mama. I hope you're happy. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Hugs. Hugs, my dear. Yeah. Glass. Safety first. There's some safety glasses. Cut this patchy patch out. Of course, I'm not plugged in. You know, in a way, cordless tools would be a blessing. But then, you know what would happen then? Is I'd go to grab it and damn battery be dead. That killed it. The mini grinder action for you people. Come on. Come to Dougie. Ah, the cords. The cords, the cords. Like this screw. These things don't last too long. These standard discs, they don't last too long. At all. Yeah, they're called palm too. So I was going to give you these ones, but that grinder's almost dead. Can't you tell? These sanding discs like that, them things don't last fall like me very long, man. No, they don't. I'll burn through one of those in no time flat. It'll be gone. 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 Alright, let's see how this patchy patch fits. It's good. Oh, it's good. It's good to me. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Yeah. So I'll weld that there and then I'll cut that off at the end afterwards. I made it a little bit longer in the end on purpose, right? You know I was going to do that. It's not the cleanest right around there. I need to get my sanding disc I just had there. Maybe clean that up a little bit more. Slacking on the cleaning job on the side of that thing. I probably already hit it with this disc and it just didn't do anything, which is a common thing for me. I think the noise says it all there, guys. What do you think? The noise says it all. I cut that corrupted. I wanted to go high on that anyway, didn't I? Curve that in. Boom, just like that. Patchy patch. Again. Now, here's what I think. I want to get in there with Lady McLightertons. Here you come. I want to get in there with the dom. I want to put something on that to protect it in there. So I might have this made, but I don't want to weld it in there just yet. I don't want to weld it in there just yet. I want to get the dom out, and I want to paint that on the inside with the dom. At least that's the least I can do for her. For that garbage in there, I suppose I could get through it up through there, just paint the whole thing, but then that's hard. I gotta take the rear end out of it anyway, right? Yeah, let's weld the damn thing in. Decisions on the fly. It's me making a radical decision on the fly, which isn't really radical, it's just BS. It's me BSing. Alright. I have a habit of taking sharp edges off corners like that. Something I like to do. Wonder why that disc is gone? Right there, there's one reason why that disc is gone. I'll do something like that with it. That's how you get rid of them, right? Oh baby, that thing's on its way out. Now, we'll just stick it up like that, and as we fit it, we'll bend it down, right? Yeah, I like it right there, actually. I like it right there. That's why I like it right there. See, I can start welding right here, and it kind of runs along there, because another piece is going to go here. As there's two pieces there, I'm going to make it two pieces too, just because. So I'm going to weld that right there. So I need I used to have these really strong magnets that my buddy Omfrey gave me. And they were amazing. I mean, he said they came out of a computer or something. Man, they were bad. Like, if I had a magnet, I could stick that on there, and that would be that. Even a piece of tape, right? Just to hold it there while I go zappity zap. But anyway, that's for another time. That is for another time. So I've come to the conclusion that there's really one thing that I don't like about my new welder, and that would be the poopy regulator I got with it. I do not like it. I forget what brand it was, but it wasn't the same brand as my welder. I do not like my regulator at all. I don't think it works right. It's not consistent. I just don't like it. I'm going to opt out and buy something different. I can't remember what kind this is. I know I got it off Amazon. I'll check it out, and I'll just not recommend that regulator to anybody. That's what I'll do there. So that's not really part of the welder. That's just a regulator. So I like my welder. I kind of like my helmet too, I guess. It's all right. It'll do. Probably not going to like that weld right there. I'm going to put a couple of them there, just because I'm probably not going to like it, like I said. That lip there is to be desired. And this rusty, crusty TR7. I've never even driven in one of these cars before in my life. Don't really know anything about them. Didn't know anything about them. Still don't know a hell of a lot about them, other than this one's rusty. That's tight anyway. What am I doing? Overthinking it. One thing I try to do with a lot of the things I do is try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink something. Overthink it, it can just change everything. Another patchy patch. This car is literally patchy patch. How the hell will I go there anyways in the first place, is you guys. Look at me go. Old Weldy McWelderson. Oh, I'm fogging up. As soon as I start talking, I fog right up, eh? As soon as I start yapping, I start fogging right up. Oh, Weldy McWelderins. I'm just gonna do that and that, and then I'm done welding on this one. I'm gonna go down and up there. Well, I always find weak metal, don't I? I think this whole car is a weak spot on wheels. Anyway, holler if you hear me. Just a bit more, just a bit more. Oh, buddy Rooster called me this morning. I was checking farming now. I got your call, Roost, but I just haven't had time to answer or call you back yet. But I'm here. I'm still kicking. I'm just doing Dirty Doug things, which would be lots of work. I know you called, bud, but I was at work. Scraping poop off the floor with a spade. It was. Anyways. Well, okay. That's enough flashy, weldy, and all that good stuff for now. So, oh, well, I done a bunch of weld. Get another patch in. Yeah, one patch at a time, right, guys? One patch at a time. That's about all I can do. So I'm not sure what I'm up against tomorrow, but I think I am just sanding and flattening I mean, I got to sand the whole top on that fiberglass on that top on that Scout. I know I got to do that, and got to sand that top. Bunch of other things. I'm only gonna make a 15-minute video tomorrow too. So I mean, this video is at what? I need to get 3 or 4 minutes in here before I can actually throw back an hour on this video. I want to at least do an hour. I mean, I shouldn't have shut my welder off because I got 5 more minutes of welding to do right there. That's what we're gonna do. 5 more minutes of welding. I said I was done. I'm not. It's like that. I'm not. Changed my mind. I at least want to make an hour episode for you today. I didn't even know I was up that long. I lose track of time. Let's keep welding. Welding, welding, welding. There is no wax welding here. But so far with this car, I haven't got a hell of a lot into it other than weld wire and gas. The metal was from, I worked for the metal. The metal was from a previous job I did. The metal's from a previous job I did. I worked for that. That was just, I gave him a deal on, traded off a deal on other supplies that I used for the rest of the metal because it was no good to them. And that's only fair. That was trade off. I'm on my second roll of wire and my second tank of gas. I'm on my third regulator or gauge, pressure gauge. I'm going to be on another regulator because I hate the one I got. So, other than just my time, which, I don't know, isn't worth nothing, that's for sure. Some of the people I've worked for seem to think it was worth nothing, but my time is worth something, I guess. I haven't got a hell of a lot into this car right now. That's a pretty good patch. Oh, Patchy Patch. Oh, Patchy Patch. That looks good. That looks alright. I got welds under there. Look alright. Look good. One thing is, I'm going straight ahead. I'm going straight forward with this. I'm not giving up. I'm not getting frustrated with it at all. It seems to be going fine as long as I can keep up the pace here and keep working at this. So I get this. As soon as I get this back part done, man, I got to get under there and I got to do the front of this floor too. I'm telling you, that's a lot of work. A lot of work, boys. It's a lot of work. Like that's tight, right? Oh, there's a seam right there I want to get. All right. That's it. All right, guys. Guess what I'm not going to do? Guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to do push-ups. I can tell you that right now. I'm not going to drink a beer either. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm not going to do beer. Sure, so I can do push-ups. I did lots of steps and stand-up and sit-downs today. So I got beer in the box. They haven't went anywhere. I'm drunk. I am. You know, I'm drunk, but I'm telling you. Tell ya. Not Judgment Day again today, I guess. So, just want to thank everybody for coming back. Thank you everybody who was like subscribed, and I seem to be getting a few subscribers like daily. I seem to be getting them daily, which is super cool. I mean, I notice every once in a while I get some and lose some. And I mean, not everybody's got to like this stuff. I can see how everybody would like it. It's for the select few, and those select few are you. And I'm just have to say thank you very much. Thank you all for coming back. Thank you all for being part of this, getting involved. Thank you for all the positive comments and everything. Everyone wants to, there's a lot of people that seem to want to see me succeed at doing this and making these videos and getting this car going and having this channel rock for me so I can make money off it and achieve goals and like all that stuff, maybe, and again, get other projects and going on, crap like that. I want to thank everybody for that. And yeah, second video today. Uh, yeah, second video today. So I just did an hour. It's dark out. It's nighttime. I'm going to. I still got to call Joe. I'm going to sit down and probably go through comments and stuff, try to answer some of those. It depends on what the young fellow says when I get back in the house. But anyways, I want to thank you all for coming back. Like, subscribe. Dirty Doug here, doing Dirty Doug things in the old shed, eh? Dirty Doug, over and out.